I'm Sari Kimball, and I've done just about everything in the food industry. I have helped hundreds of packaged food business entrepreneurs, and now I want to help you make your delicious dream a reality. Whether you want to be successful at farmers markets, online, or wholesale onto store shelves, food business success is your secret ingredient. I will show you how to avoid an expensive hobby and instead run a profitable food business. Now let's jump in. Well, hello there and welcome back to the podcast. I am excited, so excited to record this one. I love the topic, and I am also celebrating the year anniversary of me recording this podcast. This is episode number 52, which means for 52 weeks, I have shown up. I have recorded an episode. I have done lots of interviews. I've even done some bonuses. And I am just so freaking proud of myself. Like when I started, I decided I would commit. I would go all in, and I am doing this, weekly thing. And I just can't believe it's already here. It's so crazy. And what a year to be doing this industry, to be working with all of you. I'm grateful for you listeners. So thank you for being here on this journey with me. Thank you for rating and reviewing the podcast, getting the word out there. And if you're listening on YouTube, I'm actually going to record this, or if you're watching on YouTube, you will see me in video format. We're not just putting up the audio. I thought, why not? This is the year anniversary of the podcast. This is number 52. I'm going to show up on camera as well. And so I know you're going to get so much out of this episode. And I have a new program I'm going to share with you at the end that I'm so excited about. And I know if it's meant for you, it will resonate, and it's going to help so many people take their business to the next level and achieve a big goal. All right. So today's topic is the value of a coach. And you might be like, well, I don't even know. What does that mean? So last week, I interviewed my coach, Dave Moreno, and I really hope you got a lot out of that conversation. You learned a little bit more about me and my business and growing it. But the thing is, when I grow my business, it helps you grow yours. It helps me reach more and more people who have that amazing idea in their home kitchen, right? And you just you feel compelled to bring it to market. And then you get started. You start Googling, maybe you find me on YouTube, you find me through other ways, the podcast, on social media. And you're like, okay, I need some help, right? Because this isn't as easy as just making your food. We have to sign up to be an entrepreneur. We're signing up to be the manager, the doer in our business, as well as the chef. And that can be really tricky for people to navigate. And that is why there is so much value in coaching. And the value of having a coach, I truly believe from the bottom of my heart, will absolutely change your life. It really will. It has changed my life. I am now getting certified as a life coach because it's so important to me that I have the skills and the resources and just that confidence to know I can coach you through anything, right? No matter what it is. I already have the food industry knowledge, and now I have this powerhouse of coaching. So let's talk about what I believe the value of a coach is. I actually wrote down I've forced myself to write down 20 things, and I won't go over every single one of them. I might combine a few of them, but I so believe in the power of coaching, and it has brought me so much value to not just my business, but my life, my personal life. I look back and even 3 years ago, and I am not the same person anymore. And I look at my clients that I am working with now in a coaching capacity, that there is coaching in that work that we do, and certainly clients inside Food Business Success. We do a lot of coaching. We actually have a devoted business coaching call each month in the group membership. And man, it is just super, super powerful. Okay, so here we go. The value of a coach from my opinion, my perspective, of course, but it's my podcast. So and I will also say I'm also looking at it from my clients, and I see the value that they are getting out of it as well. All right. So the first thing is accountability and support, right? They go hand in hand, because if it was just accountability and you didn't feel like you were loved and supported and cheered on, that would be, I think, challenging. It probably wouldn't motivate you as well. But when you know that somebody is on the other side, that you have created goals for yourself, that you have created strategies to achieve those goals, and somebody is waiting for you each week to come back and report on your progress, right? To create those tasks and the things that need to get done. And then, you have to report in, right? There is that piece, that accountability piece. And I was actually doing a little bit of Googling on this topic of accountability, because I was curious. I knew there was some numbers, right? Some statistics around it. And I found this really great site, very reputable. And it said they've done all these studies, and it says having an idea or goal. So you just have an idea, right? You are 10% likely to actually complete that goal. Isn't that crazy? Only 10%. So you have an idea to bring your salsa, your chocolate, your coffee, your kombucha, your granola, whatever it is to market. If you just have the idea, you're 10% likely. So 1 out of 10, right? Consciously deciding that you will do it, 25% likely. Deciding when you will do it, so setting a goal, by this date, I will have achieved X, 40%. Planning, taking time to actually plan and strategize, 50% chance of achieving that goal. When you commit to somebody, you share this publicly, you tell somebody what you want to do, 65%. And then having a specific accountability appointment with someone you've committed to. You guys aren't going to believe this. What do you guys think it is? Just give yourself, come up with a number in your head. What do you think it is? 95% chance of achieving your goal. Isn't that crazy? If there were 10 people, 9.5 of them would achieve their goal. I don't know how to get a 0.5 person, but you get the idea. 95 out of 100 people would achieve their goal if they had that accountability. So the value of that to me is huge, right? I mean, what is the value of actually achieving your goal? Are you willing to make an investment in that? Are you willing to show up for yourself, to make a financial investment, all of those pieces, right? So another piece of something that's super valuable for me is that I'm working with somebody who knows the ins and outs of the industry that I'm in, as well as the ins and outs of my business. So I commit to my business coach for a year. And I know, and now we've been working together for more than that. He knows the ins and outs, the exact things about my business. I don't have to spend all this time catching up, right? It's just like he knows, he's always thinking about me. And that's how I'm doing with my clients, with you guys. I'm always thinking about ways that I can help you, things that I need to add. Like we added the QuickBooks workshop this year into food business success because I saw people stumbling and getting hung up inside QuickBooks, and it was hurting their productivity and hurting their business. So I'm always thinking about, we added group coaching this year, just a couple of months ago, and that's going so awesome. That community of group coaching has been amazing. So I'm always thinking about ways that I can help you, that I can get you there faster, tools and things that I can use that I'm developing as I see the issues across the board with all of my clients doing this work of creating a packaged food business. All right. The next value of a coach that I came up is that a coach pushes you when you need to be pushed. They do not let you get away with your BS, right? They just don't. They hold you to accountability for your business, but also hold you to some certain standards of showing up for your business and seeing patterns of where you get stuck, right? And so a coach pushes you when you need pushing, and you need to show up and take more action. And when you are hiding behind fear and fear of rejection and judgment, you're hiding behind all of those things and you're procrastinating, right? So a coach really helps you to push. And I mean, think about Olympic athletes, right? Or anybody who wants to be the best in their field, they have a coach, right? Why would you do this without somebody who can be outside of you, or like a personal trainer, right? You are always going to do more work, show up, go harder when you have a personal trainer or when you're going to a class than when you're just at home working out. I know that to definitely be true for me. When I go to my Pilates class once a week, I crush it. I work way harder than I do when I'm at home. And I always try to go for it and do great at home. But man, having that expert, that coach pushing you when you need to be pushed is really, really valuable. On the flip side of that, though, is that a coach can tell you, hey, you are putting way too much pressure on yourself. You need to back off just a little bit. You need to give yourself some time to fill up your bucket, right? To take some playtime, to take a little break sometimes. You guys, I work with a lot of type A. I'm also very type A. And you get stuck in perfectionism, you get stuck where in achievement, right? And there's nothing wrong with achievement. I'm all in. And this year, my coach has really pushed me to also work on fulfillment. And I think it's made a huge difference in my life. I have taken time out to connect with people I love, to have interesting experiences, to take a little time off. And so it's that balance, right? When we go out, when we work hard, and there is time that needs to be built into play and connect and take a little break from your business to re-energize and refuel yourself. And that is exactly what a coach is for, right? Like if you're just doing it on your own, you're like, I don't know, is this the time to push? Is this the time to relax? And a lot of times relaxation can be super sneaky and show up as procrastination. And maybe you're not achieving what you could in your business. So there's a real balance there. The connections and the experiences that a coach can bring into your life. I will say that my world has gotten bigger because of coaching. And I have met more amazing people who have more connections, who want to help me succeed. And working with me, I have so many connections inside the food industry. You need a food scientist, got them. You need somebody to help you with food safety, a HACCP plan, all of those pieces, got it. You need a trademark attorney, I got that. You need an amazing graphic designer, I got several of those, right? And if you need help with Klaviyo or your website, like I got that. And so you get access to all of those things, right? You get access to this much larger world than if you're just trying to do this on your own, right? You're so focused on the doing of your business, the like day to day, that you don't even know who could help you and make your life so much easier. So I have found the connections, the expansiveness, to be so valuable having a coach. Going on this journey of entrepreneurship, especially if you're a solopreneur, but honestly, even in a partnership, can be so lonely. You guys, most of the people I work with have never been in the food industry, have never been an entrepreneur before. And so now you are like trying to figure all of this out. And it is so lonely. I know I was there for a long time in my business until I got a coach. And like I said, not only just the coach, but the expansiveness of all the connections that I've made as a result of having that coach, the ideas that we were able to brainstorm that get me out of my little circle of sort of isolation, right? When you are by yourself or even with a partner, you guys are in this echo chamber where you're just listening to your own BS and you're making decisions based on what you think, but you don't even know. You've never been an entrepreneur. You've never been in the food industry. You don't know what you don't know. And that leaves a lot of space to fail. And when you're failing by yourself, it's super hard. It's super lonely. It's so much harder to pick yourself back up. And having a safe space with somebody who knows your business, knows the industry, knows other people who can help you, provides a community, and just again, that super safe space where you can say anything to a coach. I hold that space open for you. I have had calls with clients inside Food Business Success and one-on-one clients that are we're dealing with tears and heartache and failure. And then we're also celebrating wins. And sometimes I have to be like, hang on, time out. Do you not see how far you've come? Right? Let's just take a minute before we go on to the next thing. You guys know who you are. I know I'm thinking of some of you in my brain right now, that you don't even stop for a minute to go, whoa, wait a second. Look what I just did, right? So there is this space that becomes all yours. And the program I'm going to be introducing, you will have an hour every week to have that space where you can tell me anything. And again, I won't let you get away with your BS. And we will celebrate and we will process emotion when things get hard, when you're, just going through, there's a denial or rejection, or there's lots of reasons. I mean, I've come to my coach in tears many times, more than maybe I want to admit. But it's a safe space to do that. I know as a client, I thrive when I am seen and when I am heard. And coaching offers that safe space. So I don't want you to overlook how important that is, whether it's community or that one-on-one coaching. It is huge for your growth, for your ability to take risks, for your willingness to take more and more action to do hard things. All right, this one, you might be like, I don't know about that. But trust me on this, that when you invest financially in a coach, the rewards are exponential. What is the value of you being able to 10 times your revenue or 10 times your number of stores? Go after a big goal. What if you could 10 times your business with one investment? I know that has been true for me. Every time I put a transaction, every time I put money on the line, I show up, right? I show up in a bigger way. I am committed because I have made that investment. And that's exactly what coaching is. The value is an investment in yourself. It is investing in your business. It is saying, I'm not going to just like keep quitting and keep trying and getting frustrated and then not showing up. And then I got to like get myself all jazzed back up again, right? That takes a lot of time. You are slowing yourself way down. So I really think that there is so much value in putting money on the line. And I will tell you that I actually coached, I've been coaching some clients of mine for free over the summer, just for practice and for my certification. And I can definitely see the difference coaching people for free that they don't always show up just physically, right? They cancel. And that's okay. But I will say, when you put money on the line, you are a lot less likely to just let, like, oh, I'm having a bad day, I'm not going to show up. So if you want to be sure that you will do this, that you will show up, you will be the 95% that does achieve their goal, then making an investment is super important. I will never offer free coaching again after this time, because you absolutely do not get the value that you could get out of it. You will not show up as you could. And think about it. I offer so much value here on the podcast. I have amazing YouTube videos that cover just about every topic in the CPG world. And yet, how many of you have consumed all of the free stuff, but you're still not taking action, right? It's super easy to consume, but when you put money on the line, you will show up. You will take action. You will do the work to increase your confidence. And I promise you, from my own experience and from how I have seen it work with clients, paying versus not absolutely makes a huge difference. So don't be afraid to invest in your business and in yourself. It's an investment in yourself. If you are really serious, if you're really committed, if you have decided and you're doing all of those other things, but you want to push yourself from 65% just from planning and sharing with somebody to 95%, if you want to be 30% more likely to achieve your goal, put some money down, invest in yourself, and get a coach. A coach challenges your beliefs. A coach tells you the truth, right? No matter what. And I commit to tell you the truth no matter what as a coach. The hard things sometimes. But don't you want to be challenged? I mean, you don't know what you're doing in the food industry. You don't know the right path. Isn't that part of the growth? The beauty of being an entrepreneur is that you are challenging your beliefs, that you are growing, that you're evolving, that you are becoming the next best version of yourself. And like I said at the very beginning of this, for me, that is what coaching is all about. And that is what entrepreneurship is all about. I mean, the byproducts of coaching are like confidence and actually the business. But I will tell you that the best thing that has come from being an entrepreneur is making myself proud, is showing up and doing hard things. is that resilience and the failing and the learning and the getting back up again. And so you could say that actually having a successful, profitable business, not an expensive hobby, right? I'm in it to help you have a profitable business. Maybe that is the goal. And maybe the strategic byproducts are the confidence and the pride and the change that you will receive, that you will take ownership for, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know exactly. You have to decide that for yourself, but either way, do you want to go on this entrepreneurship journey? It's not just about creating a successful business. It's who you will become. And that is what a coach can help you see. They hold the belief for you, even when you are doubting yourself. And that is one of the most amazing gifts and the values of coaching. Holding space, holding the belief, seeing something in you that you can't even see yourself yet, right? Building up your confidence and your belief in your business is huge. I'm thinking about two different clients that I'm working with. One is in food business success, and she has an amazing business making croissants and macarons and these delicious pastries. She's never been in the food industry, right? And she actually like has a sales background. And so she has a lot of great things going for her. I will say that, there are three roles. Like I mentioned, there's the chef, the manager, and the CEO entrepreneur, right? The visionary, the person who's like setting the goals and the strategy. And then there's the doer. And she definitely like thrives as the chef, as many of you guys do, right? It's the passion for your product. That's what it's all about. That's why you started this. But she struggles with industry knowledge and then also just the entrepreneurship piece, right? And not wanting to do all the things that need to be done as a whole, right? It's not just about making the pastries, it's all of the other stuff. And so we had some great conversations, and I think this is so valuable to help her understand the food industry, help her understand the pacing and the timing of the accounts that she's trying to get, and that it's nothing personal, to also stop and celebrate her wins. I could see she was going, yeah, I did this thing. It was awesome. Oh, and then here's all the other things that are wrong. Here's all the other things I should be doing. Here's what I should have done differently. And it's like, time out. First of all, let me explain how chefs work in the food industry and how buyers work. And then let's also just take a minute to celebrate those wins. I have another client and she's doing amazing. I'm so proud of her. So I don't want her to think that she's doing anything wrong. This is entrepreneurship, right? This is the hard things. Like, you guys are really good at making your product. That's okay. But now you got to get good at being a CEO and being an entrepreneur and setting the course, and then also the doing. Or sometimes it's not always about you doing it. Sometimes it's about you delegating it. And which things should you delegate? So I have another client, and we are doing coaching, and we have set a big goal for the end of the year. And we had such an awesome call. So it's kind of fun. Actually, one of the very first episodes, might have been like the second episode, was on obstacles and strategies and goal setting. So we followed that worksheet, and I had them, put in their goal and then list all of the obstacles. And then together we're coming up with strategies, right? Because I know the industry, and I can help with all of the mindset drama, right? When you set a big goal, because your mind's like, oh, that's a lot of work. And I don't know how to do that. let's just stop and like maybe it's good where we're at. Like let's go watch some Netflix and eat some cookies, right? So we had such a great call, and I was able to offer them some different ways to view their goal. And like I watched the transformation. I saw the energy change in them when I had them question the goal in some different ways. And they went from being like, oh, we're halfway, it's halfway through the year. This is going to be hard. It was definitely not like excited energy. And when we reframed the goal and showed them some other ways of looking at it, I could just see the energy change. And they literally were like, oh, this is easy. We can do this. Like, that's not hard. So fun. And I am just so grateful that I get to be a part of that experience, that I get to be on your journey. And that is why I do this. That is the value of a coach, to help you look at things, to challenge your beliefs. And then we just started coming up with strategies and we made decisions. You guys, a coach can help you make decisions and feel really good about it. And like, it's not magic. You just make a decision and you decide that it's the right one. But there is that piece of like having somebody else tell you, like, yeah, that's the right decision, right? Especially in the beginning and when you don't know the industry. So we just made some decisions and I just saw this like weight lift off of their shoulders. It was so fun, so phenomenal. And the last value I'm going to offer here, the value of a coach. Think back to why you started this business. Or if you haven't started, think back to why you want to start. If you already have a product, think back a little further to when you were just making this out of your kitchen and you were dreaming about having this business, right? Think back. It was probably to have more fun, to have more freedom in your life and bring the joy, right? The delicious joy to others by your passion expression. And a coach can help you remember your why. And frankly, let's have more fun. I am here to help you have more fun in your business. Believe it or not, creating a profitable CPG business can be fun. And I'm super fun. And so why not? Let's just have some fun together. Why can't we play a little bit more in your business? You guys start this and you started out of passion. You started out of wanting to have fun and freedom. And then you get into it and it gets so serious, right? And you're just like, oh, this is the worst. And you avoid your business. Having a coach can be so fun. And I would love to help you have more fun creating a profitable packaged food business. All right. So that is my list of the value of a coach. And honestly, there's more, but I think those were like the highlights, the ones I really want to bring to your attention and the things that I can't imagine my life any other way. And I'm so grateful to my past self, I don't know, 15 months ago, who decided to invest in a coach. I have 10 times that investment. And I want to invite you to 10 times your investment, to not give up, to not quit. There's a lot of value in not quitting. If we know that like where our destination is and we know where we are now, a coach is a bridge builder. Yeah, I've built those bridges. Like I can build bridges for you. We can do it together to get to the other side. And it's just a matter of consistency and discipline and just doing the work and managing your mind, creating new skill sets and taking action. If you are ready to change the course of your business, to set your sights on a big goal and go after it, having fun. Yes, we're going to have fun going after a big goal. If you want to increase your skill set, increase your connections, have that safe space to process and to go over your business, we're going to dive into your obstacles, create strategies that are based in my expertise with the food industry. If you're ready to change the course of your business, I invite you to go to the website, read over the program, click on apply, and you have to answer a few questions for me, and then you can book a call and we'll get on the phone and we'll just chat about your business and we'll see if it's a good fit or not. I'm only taking 5 clients in this program in 2021, and one of them is already booked. So if you are interested, don't wait. Get on the website, Sari Kimball Coaching. And of course, we'll have all the links in the show notes below. If you are ready to get the value of a coach to literally 10 times your investment, what are you waiting for? Head over to the website, go apply. I would love to meet more of you and go after it. There is a recipe for success. And the first step, the first ingredient is working with a coach. I would love to be that coach for you. Until next time, have an amazing week. Are you ready to start that delicious idea that you make in your home kitchen or grow your existing packaged food business and take it to the next level? The most successful food business entrepreneurs have support, guidance, focus, and accountability to help them make it happen quickly without wasting time or money. Plus, I think starting your packaged food business should actually be fun. Food business success is your secret ingredient to creating your food business dream. Please don't go this alone. Check out the private free Food Business Success Facebook group to connect with other foodpreneurs, get your questions answered quickly, share your wins, and receive special training and tools I only share inside the private community. Just search for Food Business Success on Facebook or get the link in the show notes. Curious about how Food Business Success can help you? Head over to foodbizsuccess.com and fill out the application to see if you're a great fit for the program. Together, let's make your food business dream a reality.